up, capybaras? It's Leon here on another episode of The Lone Roller, and you're gonna see something a little bit different today. Surprise! I'm on video now, and we're gonna play the show. We're gonna play the game the way we usually do it. But now you get to see my pretty face. Now I will throw this out here. All my dice rolls will not still be seen. You're gonna have to take my word for it. I do have a camera here, but for some reason, when I plug it in, it does something to the audio. So until I buy another webcam, you're just gonna have to take my word for it when I roll these dice here. Where we last left off with Talti, he met with Marcia on a meeting that went awry and then eventually had to run away with her and find out more secrets as they were running on the run. But unfortunately, something happened to her. Either she suicided, died for her cause, or Senator Senator Vomajin did something that ultimately just killed her, and now Talti's back to square one with a dead body on the floor that was once his lover, and now has to figure out where to go next. The obvious thing to me as we get started is that Talti has to just bolt. He's got to run. This is it. So, the chaos factor went back up to 5 because of what happened. He was definitely not in control of that situation. So, as always, rolling my dice from Midnight Fury, I'm going to roll a d10. And of course, odds and evens under the chaos factor or below. We rolled a 4. The scene is interrupted. So, this thread is Talti. I have to escape. That is it. Marcia is dead. And this cannot believe it. He's in shock. But I have to leave now. I have to go back. I have to go back to Ascension, Kadaris, and give her this news. But the scene is interrupted. He's making his way out. And as he makes his way out, how is this scene interrupted? We ask ourselves. It would have been helpful to have all my supplements already loaded up on my computer. But let's bring up here, at least the mythic. So, how is this scene interrupted? Let us see. That's the random focus table. I feel like it's been a while since I played the game. So right now everything is kind of just here we go. What is the event focus of our interrupt scene? Find our percentile. Here we go. So let's go ahead and choose. Drop my die. 63. Move away from thread. I can randomly pick a thread that we've been following this entire time, and we can move away from it. But I think in this case, Escape Banca Grati is one of them. You know what? Let's roll the die. Here we go. 1d10. What are we moving away from? 6. Lost memory of this object that is going to either destroy half of the population or can save the star system. That's what we're moving away from. Okay, that makes sense. Now let's go a little bit more. Why does this happen? He's not, obviously, he's no longer chasing, he's moving away from that thread. Why is that? Why is the nature of that happening? So let's see. We'll roll on the actions table. 65. Open. 91. Advantage. He's moving away from the thread because of an open advantage. So how do we determine this? Open and advantage. He's out in the open, and therefore someone, and he's given them an advantage. And that someone, oh man, we haven't introduced this yet. Someone as Talti is running away, there is a blaster fire comes right down right at his feet. He looks where the shot came from, and it is a bounty hunter that's been following Talti since he landed on Banca Grati. And he looks at this person who's at this moment he doesn't know who he is. All he knows is that he just shot at Talti. Now, I want to see, did this guy shoot? Did he hit him? The guy rolled a 4. He did not hit him, so the shot missed. It nearly hit him, not really, right by his feet or whiz the blaster fire whizzed past him, but it was enough to make Talti stop in place, and he looks up and he sees this person that he cannot see just yet looking right at him. The man looks as far as he can see. He's looking right at him. He can feel the eyes of this person looking at him. And Talti, unshaken, returns the look back. His hand is inches away from his blaster fire, but the guy, the person, says, "Don't move another step. It will be your last. I am going to take you in alive. You understand?" Talti looks, "I don't know who you are." "It's simple. I'm a bounty hunter, and I'm here to take you in so I can collect. I don't care who you are." Boy, let's scratch that. Go back. He does care who he is. "I don't care about your status. I don't care about anything. All I know is I'm taking you in. But I'm taking you in alive." And with that, he starts to rush right at Tall Team. So we can do an oppose. We can do sort of an oppose athletics here, really quick. Let me see. Bring up Tall T's character sheet. Let's do a reaction roll. Let's do sort of a saving throw here. So we'll do a we'll do an evasion save. Okay, good. Let's do an evasion save. It's been a while since I've done an evasion save. Let me bring up my stars without numbers. Roebuck. It's a really good song, man. Okay, so what we need to do now is a saving throw. So we're going to do an evasion saving throw. And the number to beat is 14. So we're going to roll a d20, 14 or better, applying his dexterity mod, which isn't much because it's a 0. 17. Before any blaster fire can happen, this bounty hunter sees Talti about to move, and he pulls another trigger on the blaster, but Talti is able to just evade this bounty hunter and start running away. And Talti now knows that the stakes have been raised. There is a bounty hunter after him, and he's running through this city as this gentleman, this bounty hunter, chases after Tall T, just going through the city, just running down. We're talking Tom Cruise in every Mission Impossible movie. He's always running for some reason. And they're running through the streets, are running through the markets as every so often this bounty hunter shoots a blaster fire. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll sort of another opposing, like, should we roll on this? Yeah, let's, give him a shot. He rolls a 4. We're going to give Tall T a chance to now fire to now he's running, so he will have to take a penalty in his shoot, which will be a -1. So he goes down to 0. So while running, he takes a -1, but because he rolls a 7, that is a no. I'm going to call that a no. So they're returning fire back and forth. People on the streets are just seeing this going, whoa, what? Blast of fire. Most likely, the authorities are being called. I'm going to call that a very likely chance that authorities are going to be called to come in. I rolled a 24, and that was a likely. So we'll just do that really quick. So on a likely, wouldn't it have been funny to roll another random event in in this? It would have been fantastic. So 24 on a likely is a yes. So authorities are being called. They will eventually show up at some point, but Talti is being chased by this bounty hunter. They are returning fire back and forth. Talti cannot thinking to himself is that Marcia is dead and now this bounty hunter is after me. And we're going to give this guy a turn rolling 2 dice, taking a -1 penalty. This guy's a bounty hunter. We're going to say he has a level 2 to shoot, but he's taking a -1 for running. Who rolls a 9. That's a hit. Salty takes damage. So, all right, so that's 1d6 of damage. Talti takes 1 damage to his health points right now. Ooh, ah! He takes 1 point of damage. Oh no! The shot goes right, hits him right in the arm. And then let's see here. Talti coming back, rolls nothing, completely misses. Running through the street, does Talti, can he find something like, mm, can he turn a corner where there are probably boxes of things that he can easily knock down? Uh, we're running through a market. It's possible that there people are transporting, you know, product around in big bulk packages and whatnot, and bulk cargo. So I'm gonna call it very likely. Rolled a 32. That is definitely a yes. So Talti runs around the corner. His shoulder has been blasted by this bounty hunter, and he runs and he turns the corner. And he sees this cargo load that's there, and he runs. So we're gonna see, can he jump over and hurdle over the cargo? He rolled an 8. He does. He makes it through. But at the same time, can he, we'll give it, chaos, chaos factor, like anything else, can he knock it over to make it more difficult for the bounty hunter that is chasing him? Rolling our dice. Let's find out. Give it sort of an athletics check, a strength check here. He rolls a 7, which no modifiers, unfortunately. No, although we're gonna see if this person can jump over those things as well. So as Talti jumps over, the bounty hunter is chasing him. He sees that he jumps over the cargo. Now that's the bounty hunter's turn to jump over it as well. He rolled a 5, doesn't make it over. Completely, just as he's climbing up, he just and he's like, no, wait, and he falls back on the ground, giving Talti more an advantage to keep running away and make more of a distance to go into hiding. Now, here's a good question. Do the authorities arrive? And I'll say it's very likely that the authorities will arrive with this gentleman on the floor, whoever this bounty hunter is. 85, very likely. Let's see. Double checking our GM here. So on a very likely 85, no, the authorities do not arrive, but Talti is able to gain some more distance. We'll give him another little athletics check here. Boom. rolls a 7. I'm not going to say, he's already running. We'll give it a target. We'll be nice. Say that it was a nice little target of 6, give it a little something. So he's able to run away and make a little bit more of a distance, and he goes into hiding. Now we're just going to give it here enough. We're going to give him a stealth check, sort of a hide check. He's done this before in the past, so let's roll some dice. Does Talti find a hiding place? No, he doesn't. He rolled a 5. He does not. However, Talti looks around. I have no place to hide. Is there a way for me to connect with somebody, at least anybody, to help me hide? He sees, does he see anybody who looks like, you know, just like any hooligan that could easily hide him with enough credits? Gonna call that likely. I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6 on a likely. That is a yes. And yes, he finds another person, another criminal type person who's able to not only hide him, but will help him get off Bankagrati. Talti runs into this person and he says, "Excuse me, I need help. I'm being chased." "You're being chased?" "Yes, I'm being chased and I need your help." And he flashes some credits for him. Goes, "Well, yeah, for sure, mister. I'll help you out always for the right price." And he takes the credits and he leads Talti away into hiding into the back parts of seedy alleyways, the underground network for criminals. Because at this moment, he himself, Talti, is a bounty. He's a criminal. As far as this galaxy is concerned, or as far as this solar system is concerned, this system, this sector, he's a criminal. And he thanks him and he walks with the just gentleman and he goes into hiding. He goes, "Please, sir, is there any way that you can find a way to help me get off of this planet? Obviously, the shuttles are probably locked up." "Yeah, I can really help you out. No problem at all. You're talking to somebody who could really knows his way around." Does he knows his way around? I'm going to say he does. I'm not going to roll the dice on that. He does. He says to him, "What's your name? What's your name, mister?" "My name is Sven." "Ah, Sven, huh? All right, Sven, I got you. No problem at all. Follow me. I'll get you off of this place. No problem. Where are you stationed at?" "On one of the orbital ports revolving around your planet or moon." I forgot what we established. I have to keep better track of this stuff. And yeah, there's a way to get you off of this planet. How much do you got on you? Well, let's see. How much does he have on him? We wrote it down somewhere. Come on, where are your credits at, Talti? Oh, yeah. Talti says, "I can help you in so many other ways, though. Help me now, and I'll help you." Really? Really? Salty rolling a talk on that. Rolls a 11. Yes. Tell you what, just like you, I'm a smuggler. And if you have something that needs to be transported, I'll help you transport it off. No questions asked. You help me, I'll help you. You only have to cut your fee that you would have charged anybody else by half. Yeah, yeah, I could do that. I got things that need to be offloaded into another place. How about what? I'll give you the data, give you all the information, just have it delivered. Where are you heading to? And Talti tells him the other section of the sector that he has to go to. "Yeah, that's on the way. It's not too far. Just a space station out in the middle, almost out of the middle of nowhere. Bit of a reroute, if you ask me, but I think you can do it." "I think I can, sir. I think we have ourselves a deal. What should I call you?" "Call me Rizzo." "All right, Rizzo. Help me get off Banca Grossi. Bring your load. We'll load it right into my ship. I'll make sure it gets delivered. Yeah, sounds like a good deal. And then Rizzo takes Talti into his personal shuttle, taking him back over to the orbital port where he sneaks on and loads up whatever this cargo is into his ship. He's given a location and makes his way off and away from Bancagrati towards his next destination. And that is where we're going to end our scene. Given the circumstances, was Talti in control of the situation? A bounty hunter is now after him. So we're going to have to write that down. Unnamed bounty hunter until we learn his name. So we have an unnamed bounty hunter. And we have Rizzo. Let's add in Rizzo. Yeah, I'm Rizzo. I'm here to help you out, my guy. So we added in Rizzo, we added in this unnamed bounty hunter until we find out who he is on the next episode of The Lone Roller. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm glad you hopefully you like the video format now. I got my little cool background here. It's pretty dope, if you ask me. All right, Caviars, this is Leon saying thanks for stopping by.